Hi everybody. I want to talk to you just for a minute about some emails that I've been receiving, and just share with you some of my thoughts about those emails. So nothing really major going on today. Just wanted to let you know what's going on with an email and one of my thoughts. So hope you like it. Someone shared with me on the email saying I could never do what you do on the scroll saw because it's just so tedious and hard and I'd never learn it. And I beg to differ, and I'm going to show you why today. This is a pattern I'm working on. It looks very difficult, but really it's not. There's three things about this pattern: the pattern maker, number one; number two, drilling the holes in all of the areas that have to be drilled; and number three, then the scrolling. The scrolling is the easiest part. Really, drilling the holes is the hard part. That's why you have to have you a good tool with a solid base. And I use a Dremel 3000. I'm not sponsored by them, but that's the tool that I use because it's the most effective for what I do when I'm doing portraits or tedious scroll work. And what I mean by that is when you're doing a pattern, you're going to miss a spot. For example, I've got a line that I missed and I didn't drill a hole. If I can find it again, right here. I'm missing that right there. So I'm gonna drill that hole there, but you gotta have a good steady base to do that or it's gonna be crooked. So this is how I can fix that. Line it up. Does no damage to the pattern. Now I have a entry hole that I can finish that little hole out with. Scrolling is very easy. You're just following in the black lines. That's all you're doing. It has nothing to do with really anything other than following the lines. So if you can drill a hole, if you can color in the line, you can scroll saw in the line. It's very simple. It's nothing. You can do it. Stop telling yourself you can't do it. Get out in the shop and make something. Another tip is, a question is, how do you see the line? And the only tip I can give you with that is, with it being so small and so tedious work, really I use one of these, which really enhances what you see. So without that magnifying glass, I couldn't be able to see it, without that. So that gives me a cleaner view. So really, when it comes to scroll sawing, all you need is patience. Time and patience. Anybody could do this. Just take the time and be patient. Another question is about blades. What kind of blades do you use with a project similar to this one? I use a spiral blade because when you move the wood, it cuts in all directions. I'm using a Pegasus 2/0 blade on this one here. So, it's just personal preference. What you do want to use. That's the one I'm using. If you have any questions, you can email me. You can also check out all my other social medias at sterlingswoodcrafts.com, where you can find all of my Facebook, Instagrams, YouTube videos, everything that takes place there at sterlingswoodcrafts.com. Thanks for watching, and always remember, be kind to one another.